C'est quoi Stanley Parable? En fait, c'est un jeu. C'est un jeu où en gros il y a un narrateur. C'est trop un hater de toi. Tu peux décider si tu l'écoutes ou si tu l'écoutes pas. Et en fait, tu peux lui faire péter un câble. Attends, purée. Poste méridienne. Je sais pas à quoi ça sert, je vous avoue. Je sais pas du tout à quoi ça sert.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Là, j'ai cliqué 20 fois. Ah, c'était la mauvaise porte peut-être?
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 42, 43,
I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Non.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Je peux boire du café, genre?
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it. Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue. He decided that the game was trying to send him a message. But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Je pense que je dois aller toujours tout droit.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Mais wesh, ça y est, frère!
Down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
J'ai pas compris, les gars. On est retourné au début, ouais, de fou?
One who wrote the story was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay then, it's an adventure. Come, Stanley, let's find the story.
Ah! Et ça fait peur, votre truc, là. Oh, sa mère.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
Attends,
Well,
quoi?
I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Non!
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Bah, y a rien, frère.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Mon frère! Mais what the fuck? Oh non, je rentre pas là-dedans, moi.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Okay. I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart. All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable adventure line. Are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself?
J'ai un TDAH, moi j'ai perdu ce qu'il disait. Ah.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Il croit trop qu'on est potes. On n'est pas potes, toi et moi, mon ref. Ah.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity.
La fin troublante.
Oh, hold up, what's this?
C'est une
confusion
la salle
ending.
des écrans.
That's really how all this
Le programme
goes?
de la fin troublante,
It's
le
all
narrateur relance le jeu, cinquième redémarrage, le
determined?
narrateur oublie qu'il a... Je veux dire, le narrateur
what
est
if I don't
parti,
wanna
au bout
forget?
d'un long moment, Stanley meurt.
My
Quoi?
mind goes blank.
Dans le ténèbre...
Whoa.
Mais wesh, ils ont spoil!
Well,
Ils m'ont spoil le jeu!
insulted me. Well, in the
Mais il est
meantime,
empêché.
if you do...
What? J'ai peur sa mère.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Mince!
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Je me pose une question. Si je me suicide en boucle, tu crois que le narrateur il va péter un câble ou pas?
Years ago.
Et allez go!
But in his eagerness to trust in someone else. But in his eagerness years ago.
Et let's go! Ouh.
But in his eagerness to go. But in his eagerness.
J'y vais ou pas?
But in his eagerness to. But in his eagerness to. But in his eagerness to prove years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you forgot. Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
J'aime quand on parle mal comme ça.
I don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door. All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see, there's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map, because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices?
En fait, il me fait de la peine. J'ai touché à sa sensibilité. Du coup, vu que je suis une people pleaser, je vais lui dire que cette zone est très bien.
You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Wesh.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Je fais une crise d'ex...
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up. The baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out, I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here?
Il fait de la peine. Oh.
Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? Oh, no. No, it can't be.
Wesh! Rocket League!
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Un ballon, un ballon. Un petit ballon. The ballon!
Oh goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it?
Ballon!
Stanley, I'm like a...
Ouah, il est allé partout! Ballon! Ballon! Oh?
Hold on, what are you doing? Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Oh, wow. Alors là, je fais quoi, frère? Ah? Bah
I
alors?
wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now.
What?
Show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Vas-y,
Now
je te laisse
listen
une chance.
carefully, this is important.
Vas-y.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy.
Il est content là? Ah, c'est bon, je la flemme.
No, wait. Where are you going? Right. Where were we? Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Attends, il se passe quoi si je retourne là-bas du coup? En gros, si je comprends bien là, en gros, il n'y a pas de fin. Genre le truc là, c'est... Wow. Because I want...
Oh,
What?
thank God you lived. No. No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Oui.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
Non, mais c'est parce que je m'amuse pas.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all.
Oui.
Well, this one is yours. Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Here we go! Ooh.
She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Je pick up ou je le débranche le téléphone?
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly.
I'm special.
I didn't even know that was possible.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it..."
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Ok, ambiance, ambiance.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late. Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to.
Huh?
I have to. I'm still here in this pile of rubbish, with you, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make... behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out.
Hey, speak! Say something to me! Explain yourself, you coward! You...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
The end?
I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right?
What?
Stanley, this is important. Decided to go up to his... Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that...
Bien les gars, on va finir là-dessus.